MLB baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour, overhand curveball, and the slider. So he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
Next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. On to first, and it's dropped. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angels leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip. But
here's Nelson Cruz now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Kinsler. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, they say good base.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. Have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll try to bunt his way aboard. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler.
Number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Next for Seattle, right fielder.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
All I can say about this one is
here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base hit. Can pick him up.
Digging in to try it again. Number 10. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Angels down to their last strike. Hit high and deep to left field. Gamble racing back to the track. Ball game. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Cam Bedrosian earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For the victorious Angels, 5 runs on 5 hits. They committed 6 errors in the ballgame. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.